Plenty of reaction still pouring in following the latest summit with North Korea. Fox News correspondent Ellison Barber has more from the White House.
Kim Jong-un stretching his legs in Hanoi, getting a warm welcome at Vietnam's presidential palace a day after talks with President Trump broke down over the issue of sanctions. The president walking away after rejecting a demand from the North Korean leader that sanctions be lifted fully. The North Koreans quickly denied President Trump's claim, saying they only asked for a partial relief. And Secretary of State Mike Pompeo fired back on Friday.
I think the president had it exactly right. He said they basically asked for full sanctions relief. That's true. They basically did ask for that.
The president is now back in Washington, touting an improved relationship with the North, even though no deal was reached, tweeting in part, quote, "We had very substantive negotiations with Kim Jong-un. We know what they want and they know what we must have. Relationship very good. Let's see what happens." And on Capitol Hill, both parties are largely supporting his decision not to lift sanctions.
The president will be ready to deal, but what was presented to the president, it was not the right direction.
But overseas, a number of world leaders are calling it a missed opportunity to build momentum toward a broader agreement. South Korea's president now saying he'll work even harder to fill what he says could become a diplomatic void in East Asia.
This is part of a process to reach a higher level of agreement. Now our role is even more important.
President Trump did not commit to a third summit with Kim. His next big meeting is expected to take place at Mar-a-Lago with Chinese President Xi Jinping. Reporting at the White House, I'm Ellison Barber, Fox News.